Hi, and welcome to episode 15 of Rob's Feed. I'm Rob. Last time I spoke about resolutions. Well, we haven't really embarked on any of our resolutions as of yet. It's still January, so we've got a whole month, and at least that's the way I tend to operate when it comes to these things. Yes, I still smoke. Yes, I still drink. Well, that I have never done excessively. And a few other naughty things still occur. But still spending too much money. And, well, you know how it goes. One of the things I just recently bought was an optical drive that would be what I access CDs and DVDs for the computer. It's an external model that I hope to use my iMac. I may have mentioned this to you before, that through years of smoking at the computer screen, I think I've screwed up the drive. It cannot read a lot of things, and it tends to want to pop the DVD out. But that worries me, because if I need to upgrade my operating system or something, I can't put the CD in. As a matter of fact, some music CDs are seen as being blank. So if anyone knows how to do that, please give me a call. I'd like to know. What I need to know is how to make the computer recognize that external USB drive. So one of the difficulties in making resolutions, trying to eat better, is that New Year's comes in January. It's winter. All the wonderful fruits and vegetables that I love to eat during the summertime just aren't available. So I get tired of oranges and apples all the time, because they seem to be available all the time. But what I really like are nectarines, peaches, plums, and cherries. Well, times have changed, I guess, and I'm thrilled about it. Yahoo, because last night at the grocery store, I bought nectarines and I bought cherries, and I've already consumed some of them. And how lucky we are that we can do this now. I assume they come from South America, but I think Chile, as a matter of fact. But I'm just really happy that we can take advantage of this. And now, speaking of times changing, I just such progress. Iowa was one of the first states to approve gay marriage, and I think that's just wonderful. How surprising it is that it was Iowa, though. I'm not so surprised when it's one of the New England states or Massachusetts, but Iowa, wow. And now we have to turn south and congratulate, kudos to the good people of Houston. Houston, Texas is perhaps, well, in the United States for sure, and maybe in the world, to have an openly gay lesbian mayor. And she was inaugurated just last week. Again, how wonderful that is. I can't tell you her name, I just know of that, and I'm thrilled to death for it. That's good progress. But Texas, who would have thunk Texas? No disrespect to all my friends in Texas, but Texas is not known as one of the more liberal places. So I'm happy to hear about that too. Now, last night was January 11th, and at the bar I work at, we had our staff Christmas party. And it was pleasant, it was nice. There was 24 of us there. And we exchanged gifts that had a value of up to $10. I got a book, Tab Hunter Confidential. And I would never have even thought about it, but I'm really looking forward to reading that book. I don't know anything about Tab Hunter, except I know he was an actor, and apparently he was gay. So Tab Hunter Confidential is the book, the present I got for Christmas. One of only a few, by the way. And the food was good. Kudos to the staff at Moody's Pub on Broadway here in Chicago. They did a nice job serving us. Now, typically when I talk about sexy man movie roles and, well, any movie review, typically it's probably because I've seen it on DVD or was able to download it. And very rarely do I talk about a movie that's in the theater currently running. And that's the case with this last movie I saw. But I gotta tell you, I really enjoyed it. Julie and Julia. I'm sure you've heard of it. Meryl Streep is just incredible as Julia Child, and Amy Adams and Chris Messina. I think that's his name. I hope I have that right. They're just the cutest couple. And if I want a sexy man movie review reference, he is. And of course, this one had its obligatory moment. The young man had to have one scene with his shirt off, and I was happy it did. But beyond that, the movie is super. I just liked it a lot. It's not a good movie for somebody who wants to avoid fat and calories, but it is a good movie for somebody who wants to blog. It inspired me to want to do more blogging, so maybe you'll see more of me on here. But I also thought, gee, wouldn't it be nice to do the same thing that Julie Powell did, the character in this movie? What she did was she took Mastering the Fine Art of French Cooking, whatever the name of the book is that Julia Child wrote, with 500 some recipes in it. And in a year, she did every one of the recipes. And she actually did it. But butter is the salvation of everything. Butter is, every recipe has butter. You can't have too much butter. How many times I heard that in that movie? I really wish it would be possible, and I'd love to do this if I had any sort of kitchen. Adapt these recipes for low fat and low calorie and high fiber specifications. I don't know that it can be done. Not if I expect them to taste anything. But anyway, back to the movie. Go see it. Do what you can to see it. It's incredible. It's a great movie. Very fine performances and a very interesting storyline. And again, it has a shirtless male hunk, so see it. If you want to get a hold of me, don't hesitate to write. I gave you the phone number earlier. Or write to me at robsfeed@gmail.com. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com @RobsFeed. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for checking in.